What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. As you can see, today I'm not going to do any kind of fragrance review, but I'm going to talk about a brand new RGB tube light that I got from the brand of Godox. So stick around with me. And if you hear the dog barking, it's the neighbor's dog, so please don't mind about that one. So, very simply put, I have been using quite a lot of RGB lighting effects in my videos. If you have followed my channel long enough, you may have noticed. So I thought it's about time I invested in some really good RGB tube light. So Godox RGB tube light TL30, this went on sale at B&H Photo for around $59 only. How could I pass up that chance? I got two. One is right here in the corner. I'm recording with the video with that one light, and this one I'm going to show you if you're new to this game and if you're still confused like should you get it or not. So I'm going to talk all about it. And again, I'm not a very serious videographer or anything, so please forgive my lack of knowledge if you feel so, but I felt that if someone's on the verge of getting it or not, so this is a little very simple unboxing. So very simply put, you can see the box is very nice. That's how the light looks like inside. You got some information on the side. That's about it. So inside the box, once you unpack it, when you pull it out, be a bit careful. So you get a bunch of stuff that's coming out, and that's about it. Let me just put the box aside. So inside the box, you get the light, the tube light, inside this fake leather or fox leather, leatherette kind of material. It's very soft. It just prevents the light from being scratched. I don't know. It's not supposed to protect it from any kind of physical damage, but of course, it's going to prevent some scratches. So there's that. You get a lanyard so that you can screw this to either side of the light, and you could probably put it on your wrist so that if you're carrying it around, if you drop it by mistake, the light's gonna cling to it. So we'll just put it to the side. You get a manual. So they have, I think it's in Chinese and also in English. It's a pretty straightforward and very simple to use light, so I don't even think you would need this. But then again, for anybody who wants to refer to books and manuals, you got it. You got a USB-C charging cable. And because this is a USB-C connector on the light itself, so this thing charges pretty fast. And so far I can remember, the charging requirement for this is 5 volts and 2 amperes on the charger. That should do the trick. You get a bunch of metal plates with some sticky adhesives on the back. So if you just, let me quickly show it to you. So if you take them out, so you got some adhesives. You stick it on the back of this metal plate, stick it on the wall or something, and then the light should stick to this metal plate, and so that if you know the exact spot where you're putting it on, it's easier that way. So this is all about it. Let me take out the light. You open it like so. And there we go. So this is like, it's 12 inches in length, and that's about it. So you get 3 buttons on this side, and there's a roller, like this thing just rolls. A roller controller that controls your dimming and all kinds of control. And just so you know, there's a switch behind this light. I don't know if you can hear it, but when you press it, you can hear that. And there's a 1/4 20 mount over there. There's the USB-C. So your lanyard or your standard tripod mounts can easily mount this. So either side you can attach it, and that's about it, guys. So let's talk about some of the features on this light. Let me just put these things on the side real quick because we don't need all this. There you go. I'll just put my knife on the side. So yes, the best part that I liked about this light is, you see the the flat edges on the side, this really prevents the light from, you know, just rolling around. If it was circular or round, I mean, it would have been just moving around. So this one kind of gives you like a control. Like if you want to put it in at an angle, you get a better, you know, like control over this. If you want to turn it on, it's very simple. Just press and hold the power button and the thing lights up. So this light has got 3 modes. So this is the mode button. So this is, right now, this is the color changing mode, and you see it's selected on an H. So that represents the hue, and you got a hue scale over here. So that's a 360, which is like absolute red. If you swipe this roller, you see how the color is changing. And if you press down on it, you see the saturation right there. The saturation got selected. You roll it reverse, so you notice that the saturation is slowly going down. So let's just put it on towards 100. That's about it. You press the mod button again, you get the color effects. Now the best part about this one, like the color effects, it's got 13 color effects, like predefined color combinations, and each one has 3 levels of speed. And what do I mean by that? Like, let's say the first one is a color loop, like it goes around in loops. So you want to change the speed. All you have to do is on this roller button, just tap on it, and you see there's a number, the number incremented from 1 to 2, and you see the speed of the animation is going faster. You press it once more, the number changed to 3, and it's going even faster. Press it again, it's going to go back to 1. If you want to switch to another effect, just swipe once and it's going to take it. And if you have noticed, like as I'm rolling this, it's not like a free roller, there's a notch. So every time there's a click, it stops in place. There you go. So like this, you got 13 different effects. If you change the mode again, you click on it, it goes back to your regular mode. And this light has got a really cool feature, and which is you can connect it to your phone. You can control this via your phone, and all you need is an app. It's the Godox lighting app that should be installed on your phone. It runs both on Android and on the iOS. And in order to turn on or turn off the Bluetooth or any kind of Bluetooth configuration, all you got to do is, you see the mod button right here, the mod, whatever you call it. Press and hold it. You see it goes into the Bluetooth and the connection. So right now the Bluetooth is turned off. So if I tap over here on the roller, it turns on. If you press on mod again, it's going to go back. So let's just put the light here. Let's just put it like this. I'll put it right here. And all I'm going to do is on my phone, I'm going to turn on the Godox app. So I already have a studio-like setup predefined over here. So all I'm going to do is, let me just hold the phone right here. So this is my studio. Let me see. There you go. So this light was already tagged up. And in case you did not notice, let me go back to the Bluetooth menu once again. So if I go back to the Bluetooth menu holding the mode button, you see at the bottom right there, there's a specific number, a MAC address or a physical address for the Bluetooth device built in. And you will see the exact same thing over here. I don't know if you can see it right there. So this one, it says E3BO. And this one on the top, it says E3BO. So that's how the cell phone knows which device you're connecting to. You can also predefine, you can rename this device. If you just tap on the side, you can rename this device. One thing I highly recommend, like right out of the box, once you get this, make sure your phone is connected to the internet. And once you connect your light via the Bluetooth, tap on the specific light and you will see there's an option that says Bluetooth firmware upgrade. You must click on it so that this light picks up the latest drivers available and it gets pushed in there. Make sure your device, your light or your device does not lock up, or the connection is not lost on the Bluetooth. Otherwise it might mess up. I'm not sure about that, but it could mess up. That's about it. Make sure your light, the Godox Tl30, is up to date on the firmware. So let's go into this particular light. You can control the light temperature. If you will see like how the color temperature is changing. So there are several modes. This is the CCT mode, and to change the mode, you can control the brightness from here. You see how the brightness is getting controlled right away. So this is the best part, and if you wanted, you could like connect 6 or 7 different lights in a studio, like add it into a group, and then you control the settings, and all of the lights under that same group is going to change simultaneously. So if you want to change the mode from here, so you got the hue, saturation, intensity, you got the RGB, you got the FX. So let's just go into RGB. You can increase the brightness from here. If you change the color from here, you can see like how the color is changing right there. So let's say I feel like, making it something like that. You want to control the brightness. You want to make it blue. It turns blue. Increase the brightness. Fantastic, right? And then if you want to go into your color effects or, the predefined animations, you can select the speed from here. 1, 2, and 3 levels. You can control the brightness, and if you want to do some other kind of animations, it's pretty straightforward. You got the police lights, you got the ambulance, the fire truck. It's a fantastic thing. And let's say we want to go to a color picker. So color picker kind of gives you like the opportunity. Let's say you're inside this place, and then you just want to let's say you want to use your camera to, let's say, I don't know, you have a picture. So you take a shot, and then you hit OK, and then you can just click here. You can drag the pointer on the screen inside that picture, and you see how over here the color hue is changing. So there you go. So your light, the Godox Tl30, is going to show you the exact same light it's pointing to over there. Just like, like on Photoshop, how you have that color picker option, it works exactly like that. And let's just go back to the normal mode, like whichever color you want, you can do that. So that's about it, guys. It's it's pretty bright for its price. I know there are several alternatives in the market, like the higher end ones. You got something from Nanlite, and there are so many other options. But if you are on a budget, and if you want something that's decent, the build quality is pretty solid. It's pretty solid. It feels sturdy. I would highly recommend that. Of course, don't drop it, because it's not like shatterproof or anything. Use your light with care. But this thing is definitely built solid. Feels very solid. There are magnetic connections on the end, so if you want to, just stick it, you don't take the connectors over here. If you don't have these plates anywhere, if you have like a metal bar, you can always just stick it over there, and this should do the job. I'm absolutely loving this light. I'm going to put it to test very soon. Feels very simple, very easy to use, definitely user-friendly, not too much of a headache. Runs for around an hour, sometimes less than an hour, but for the kind of works that I do, that's decent enough. You can always use the power source. I don't know if it works like both ways, like charging and lighting up the device at the same time, but of course you could give it a shot. Maybe I could post another video later on, but yep, that's about it. If you are in the market for a light that does not kill your bank account, and at the same time you want some features, some good connectivity, and something that works straight out of the box, I highly recommend Godox Tl30 Rgb tube, which is a very nice and alternative product for something like nan light and the others, like the professional grade lighting stuff available in the market. So thank you for staying on my channel, guys. I know it was a pretty long and a tedious one, I believe, but I tried my best to explain the things, and I'm also a beginner. I'm learning every day, so I hope you understand it too. So thank you for staying on my channel, guys. I hope you like this video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to stay subscribed. I've got a lot of contents coming up very soon, and definitely I will be using this light in my future videos. Thank you for staying on my channel. Until the next video, guys, please take care, stay safe, and all the best.